And hopefully, if I put this up on YouTube, I don't get copyright flagged by it. I hope not. I fucking hope not. Oh god, again with my short hair. Oh god, I look hideous. I look fucking hideous. I look like an Indian douche canoe, man. What the fuck? I look like an Indian douche canoe. I can't believe I had to say that live. Final Fantasy freaking VII Remake. An actual game. A game that actually exists. It's playable. You can download it. You can buy it. You can order it. It's a remake of the long how would I say this? The most epic as fuck and the most fan-desired as fuck game anybody could ask for. Final Fantasy VII. It is a remake. It is a action RPG. It is made by Square Enix. Everything looks so hyper detailed as fuck. I love this game. But it's second. It's fucking second. Why? I'm not a big Final Fantasy fan. I'm not a big hardcore, you know, my dick is so hard, my dick is so erect Final Fantasy fan. You know, that's say for other guys who love Final Fantasy more than I do. I just love 7. I love 7. I played 8. I love 15. Those are the only 3 Final Fantasy games I have played. 2 I have finished. 1 I never completed because they're a fucking card game. God damn it, triple dead triad for Final Fantasy VIII is so mind-boggling. How the fuck do you even play that shit? Anyway, Final Fantasy VII Remake. It is a remake. It is a remake of a game that fans have wanted, and this is just one part. This is just one part, chat. It is one part of. There you go. It is. Have it load for. Wait a minute. It is one part of a 3-part saga of the remake series, which is what Square Enix said long time ago when they first showed up the trailer in E3 2014, I believe. Was it 2014? Was it 2014 when the first trailer came out for Final Fantasy VII? You know, fans were like awaiting. There were a lot of press coverage for this game. You know, it was a trailer of a thing. It was made by Tetsuya Nomura, which made the Kingdom Hearts series. You guys love Kingdom Hearts series. You guys love the Kingdom Hearts games. I assume that you do, but I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of KH. I was a fan before because that was my, I want to say my first JRPG, because no joke, a story of mine back in my childhood is that I was a kid who liked cartoons and anime, who used to think they were cartoons, and one cartoon in particular that I loved was Zatch Bell. Anybody remember Zatch Bell? You know who's got the power? Power. Yeah, dude, that shit. Oh my god, Zatch Bell was dope. Vaguely. It's like humans partner with little demon creatures about yay high. Yay high. They have like a spell book. And it was like the 100-year Mamoto battle, and it's like the Mamoto choose partners where they can use the books, and they just, you know, duke it out. And it was a really good anime. It was really fun. It aired on Toonami. It aired on I don't know where else it aired too, but it had a good life. It had a good life, but sadly, the anime got kicked off. I don't know why. The anime changed some things from the manga, But anyway, back in the day, I wanted to get a Zatch Bell. I wanted to get a Zatch Bell like game, just a Zatch Bell game of anything. I know. Fill it up. I got me nuts and honey water. Ooh, that's the good stuff. But what was it? Oh yeah, I wanted to get like a Zatch Bell game from my local Toys R Us where I wanted to go. Unfortunately, there was no Zatch Bell game, and I was going with my dad at the time. And fuck, I wanted to get, you know, a Zatch Bell fighting game. But my dad held a copy of Kingdom Hearts 2. It was like a shiny edition, not like a collector's edition, because I didn't care. So, to make me happy, my dad gave me a copy of Kingdom Hearts 2, and we bought it, and I was like, yo, damn, Kingdom Hearts slaps. But that was when I was a child, and I didn't know any better, and lo and behold, I don't like Kingdom Hearts anymore. Anyway, Tetsuya Nomura made this remake. If you have played the game, there are definitely a lot of Nomura-isms that came with this game, which is, you know, not surprising because he is the director. He wants to implement his own visions of what he likes in the game. A lot of cock teases and a bunch of weird what the fucks that don't make any sense. It's just there to create, you know, fan convolutity. That don't make any sense, but, you know, the guy is praised. You know, can't say anything bad about that. He is a good director when he can be. It's just a lot of his shit is about delivering on time, delivering as expected. You know, I just don't like that. I just don't. Ooh. But anyway, Final Fantasy VII Remake is a treasure of a game. It's a treasure of a game. The game is mostly what you expect from Final Fantasy. It is a retelling of the game's story, but because it's Nomura... Ooh, we dropped a few frames. 31? Okay. But because it's a remake, because it's a retelling of a game, the Square Enix, the team behind Final Fantasy VII Remake, were not afraid to implement stuff that make it just a remake, but it was something more of a remake. There was something more with what the game is like trying to tell you. And ultimately it was. It was a fucking sequel. It's a sequel to Final Fantasy VII. How it's a sequel? Oh my god. The stuff that goes on in this game is... the stuff that goes on in this game is like super fucking mind-boggling. It's insane. It's so mind-boggling, it's insane. Oh god. Like, this doesn't even feel like it's a remake. This doesn't even feel like it's a remake. This is just like Final Fantasy VII Part 2. Not like remake Part 2, but OG Final Fantasy VII Part 2. I'm not gonna spoil anything for you. If you have played the game, you should play it, because this game has a lot of, you know, questions and theory crafts that, like, once you play the game and experience it for yourself, it is like a giant what the fuck. It is super fucking... It is super fucking crazy on how, like, 6 levels deep into Yomi it can be. But that's just like story. The characters are like really, you know, fleshed out into this game. They are really good. Cloud is, you know, a charismatic but emo looking son of a bitch. But he is not that emo. He still retains his like coolness in this game. Aerith, the flower girl, is exactly what fans wanted. She is just a weird kooky slum girl. Sells flowers everywhere. She talks to ghosts. She is like the pivotal role of this game. Barrett is a funhouse. He is like the jive talking, you know, Avalanche member. Tifa is everybody's Friday night waifu. She is Cloud's best friend and will do anything to, you know, make him happy. Nudge nudge, wink wink. She is cute incarnates, and same for Aerith. Who else? The rest of the side characters are really dope as well. Johnny, the people at Walmart, Red 13, which we see all the way to the end. He's pretty dope as fuck too. He only gets like a little bit. Of screen time, but goddamn, was he super fun to watch. In this game. Oh my god. I wish he was playable though. It wouldn't make sense, but I wish he was. And Sephiroth being the brooding bad guy, he's still the same, but he is so goddamn good. They changed his voice actor to someone different, so that's in a way a good thing. But combat in this game, I wonder if there's any... combat in this little video. But the combat in this game is really fun. When you start off, you just, you know, you learn the controls. You just learn how to whack. It plays like an action JRPG. But when you start unlocking more things, when you start to understand the character, then things become super insane. Like, what if I do this? Or what if I do that? You know? Like, just this shit right here. Cloud's got, like, you know, a counter stance on him because he is a soldier. And there are other abilities that Cloud has on his dock where he has a certain ability called counter stance, which he gets as a weapon. So when you get counter stance, it's like the ultimate counter. It not only counters physical, but projectile and magical attacks as well. And that shit, when you pull it off and time it off right, it's super fucking dope. Each weapon gives you a different ability that you have to work hard for, because the game wants you to learn about the combat and not just, you know, whack like crazy, right? The game is, you know, teaching you not just, you know, the game's fucking awesome with its storytelling and narrative, and its bullshit theory crafting, and its setting, but also its gameplay too. It's not like you choose a menu and you just rock. You have that option in there, but Square Enix was like, okay, you know, we'll still give that, but we still want to give you our vision of what we think as Final Fantasy VII, you know? What we think as Final Fantasy VII is, you know, something more than just, you know, turn-based RPG. Something more than that. Upgrades. Enter Heidegger. Oh, this one was a fun fight. The bosses were really dope too. You get to play the bosses and they don't feel like they're overpowered, but they just feel like they're super badass and fun. One of them is being, you know, fucking, like shown off here. Rude the fucking grappler. You know, Cloud's more aggro heavy. He's a swordsman. He's a swordsman. He just goes up in your face and be's all personal about it. Barrett is more shoot. He plays more of a zoner, but he gets specific weapons like a hammer ball, and like scissors, and his game plan really changes. He's not just a zoner anymore. He's a fucking heavyweight. Tifa is all about the combat. Tifa is just, you know, pulling off strings, getting unbridled strength, getting that buff so that she can do major stagger damage. And Aerith is all about magic. She is like the zoner like Barrett, but she excels at like doing hocus pocus type of bullshit, which is fun. Every character is unique in this game. Every character is unique. They're not just like, you know, similar archetypes to one another. They feel like they're bold, fresh new takes. And I love that shit. I love to see, you know, variety. I love to see variety in my type of games, in my type of like action games. That's why I love Devil May Cry. That's why I love playing the different characters in Devil May Cry. Nero is Nero from Devil May Cry 4. Dante is how he always was. He's like Legacy. And V is fresh new take. He's a summoner. He's a goddamn mage. God, dude. Another game that I want to play again on hard mode. I only completed on normal, and I haven't even gotten everything. I haven't even gotten everything, dog. It's so goddamn insane. Where's another boss fight? Yeah, this boss fight was pretty freaking sweet, man. Rufus? Oh my god. All the characters have like a lot of personality. Let's just wait for the video. All the characters have like a lot of personality, you know? They just seem so fresh. They just seem so good. I can't wait for like a second part now. Just like me talking about all the Spider-Man and like Final Fantasy VII. It's just like I want to see more. I want to have more games. Like I want to have more games, man. Cheese and rice. Cheese and fucking rice. Can we please get more? Can we please get fucking more? You learn different boss abilities. You learn different patterns. You have like all this stuff. And hard mode gets even more fantastic because what do they do in hard mode? They take away your items. Like I just want to play. I just want to play FF7 Remake again because it was so goddamn fun and hype. Oh man, playing against the bosses was so much fun. Playing against, you know, although one gripe I have with it because, you know, it is an action game, much like what I've covered in the past few games of my top 5, is that there are certain enemies that, you know, are just bullshit. This game has that, like, you know, the frog princes where they got the spears and shit, they just like poke you. They are super annoying in this game. The Sagans, little frog warriors with like pitchforks in their hands, and they just like attack priority your ass, and the only way you can get rid of them is their weakness fire. But even like with fire, they don't stun pretty easily. You have to like be fucking careful. The Tonberry was there. Oh my god, the Tonberry fucking one shot kills you, you're dead. You gotta, like, take that son of a bitch out quickly. Oh my god. Ugh, man. And last but not least, the fucking ending of this game. Goddamn, it was a... I know it's like back to story, but it's a goddamn big what the fuck. The big what the fuck of Final Fantasy VII is the goddamn ending and the final boss fight. Like, how does that shit even exist? How is this shit even a remake? It's not a remake. It is something more of a remake. But yeah, Final Fantasy VII, it's a pretty good game. Sorry, I was just like watching this. I was like watching my video of me taking down Rufus. Holy god, is it sick as fuck. Where's the ending? Yeah, fighting Sephiroth was a blast too. Let the video load, let the video buffer in. Come on. Come on, YouTube. Fighting Sephiroth was a goddamn absolute treat. Because, you know, we're playing it in, like, Advent Children mode. And we shouldn't be playing Sephiroth in this part of the remake, man, right? You just leave Shinra, you just leave Midgard, that's it, right? Wrong. Once they start talking about, you know, destiny and fate and, you know, all that shit, then, oh my god, dude. Why? Why, man? Ugh, god. I just love seeing this game again. I just want to do more of this game again. I want to do it on hard mode one day. Maybe I'll do that in, like, in a Discord call or something. Because I have, like, the tendency of, like, once I finish the game, I don't want to, like, backtrack to it unless it's something I love. Unless it's an action game, unless it's a game that I love to death, then I'll go back and jump at it again, which is DMC. Because I'm a DMC fan. Anyway,